All right, so go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about your role in Mission Wake Up.
So my name is Marcus, and I'm a dancer and choreographer for Mission Wake Up.
Cool. And why did you choose to be a part of this mission?
Well, the founder, Amy, is a longtime friend of mine, and we've worked together as dancers before, and she told me about the whole thing, and I've always, loved to give back to people, especially through the creative arts. And so, this whole dance project thing, it just spoke to me, and I was like, yes, of course I'd want to get involved, and in the future I want to work with young people and inspire young people, and to use dance as a vehicle to do that lines up perfectly with my interests.
Awesome. And how do you hope Mission Wake Up will grow? Where do you see it in the future?
Mission Wake Up has a lot of potential. It really has potential to grow across the globe. I feel like our generation is really using the arts and different means to, send a message. And there's so much going on in the world. And I think it will really speak to a lot of young people, and they'll be really, really inspired. So the sky is the limit for Mission Wake Up.
Awesome. And you spent some time in Africa recently. Can you tell us what you were doing there and how you got involved?
So I was studying abroad in South Africa, and I was there for about 5 months. And one of the huge components of my study abroad program was public service. So I was teaching dance in 2 primary schools near Cape Town, South Africa, and working with kids as young as 2nd grade and as old as 8th grade. And just teaching them dance, and obviously different levels, whatnot, but really just getting in there and trying to give them something that they may not normally have access to. And like soccer and a lot of other like sports and things are very popular there, but a lot of youth culture, dance, they really love it, but they don't always get an opportunity to pursue that. And so it was awesome for me to come in as this American and give them that and expose them to different things that they have seen on TV, or maybe have watched a movie, Step Up and all that kind of stuff, and actually teach them that.
Awesome. It sounds like a cool experience. How was it unique teaching in Africa as compared to, say, teaching here in the States somewhere?
It was definitely very different. I've volunteered. I've been an, dance teacher for young people in Boys and Girls Clubs in the Bay Area. So definitely some different language issues, different, cultural differences. So in trying to communicate, different things, something simple as musicality and 8 counts and stuff like that, with language barriers, with, just a different way of viewing dance. For them, I think choreography is not as popular right now in mainstream dance. Freestyle is much more popular, much more seen. So, I had to kind of learn from them and incorporate what they like. So, a lot of times we would have at the end a little freestyle session where I would ask them to teach me different things. There's this popular form of dance called W.A.K.E.U.P out there. And so I had some of them teach me some of that, and I tried to incorporate that a little bit. Because it's similar to hip-hop, but it's also very different. So it was a cool mutual exchange. I was learning from them as they were learning from me.
Very cool. So essentially you guys had to rely on dance as your main form of language. I mean, that was what connected you guys. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, they did speak English, but a lot of them speak, a ton of other languages. There are 11 official languages in South Africa.
Wow.
So, so it was definitely challenging at times, and challenging to work with younger people with maybe not as, very short attention spans. But it was great, and, a lot of them afterwards, they would tell me, it was just great because they felt like they could just be themselves and express themselves.
Right.
And that's powerful. That's something that, it's beyond the steps and the movements and the 8 counts. So it was a fantastic experience.
Wow. Well, and that just goes to show, I mean, you could have been in China or Jamaica, anywhere, and as long as they dance and you dance, or one of you guys has the passion for dance, I mean, you can make it happen.
Right, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Dance is universal. Absolutely,
that's
absolutely.
Awesome. So if there was one piece of advice you could give to our younger generation, what would it be?
Wow. I think I would say don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. You know, I just started dancing once I got to college, because I did other things in high school, and I just kind of let other people shape, you know, what I should be doing, you know, and listen to other people, even though inside it was something I was interested in, but I never really believed in myself enough to pursue it. And it's something that I love now. I can't imagine my life without. So I would absolutely tell people, don't let anybody else tell you you can't do something. You know, if you're really passionate about it, if you're interested in it, go for it. You know, it doesn't matter like how many obstacles there may be. You know, if you really love it, then just go for it and pursue it with, you know, wholeheartedly, and you will benefit from it.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Marcus.
Yeah.